For this problem, we have 11.526 divided by 1.7. Now, as we can see, we have two numbers that both have a decimal in them. So, to change this, we have to multiply both sides by 10, so we can get a whole number. So we multiply 11.526 times 10 and 1.7 times 10. And then we end with 115.26 divided by 17. Now we have this as a whole number and it is much easier to deal with. 105.26 is our dividend and 17 is our divisor, so when we set up our question, we put our 115.26 inside the den, and then we put 17 on the outside. Now we first have to see, does 17 go into 1? And 17 does not go into 1, so then we move on to the next two numbers. Does 17 go into 11? 17 does not go into 11, so then we have to move on to the next three numbers and see how many times 17 goes into 115, which is 6 times. So we put the 6 up top, and then 6 times 17 gives us 102. So we write 102, and then we subtract the two numbers to get 13. Then we bring this 2 down, so we have 132. 17 goes into 132 7 times, so we put the 7 on top, and then we multiply 7 by 17 to get 119. And then we subtract these two numbers again, and we get 13 once again. Then we bring down this 6 to get 136, and 17 goes into 136 8 times, so we put an 8 up there, then 8 multiplied by 17 gives us 136, so we're left with a remainder of 0. So now we have to deal with our decimal. To deal with a decimal, we look at our dividend, which is 115.26, and we see how many digits are after the decimal. In this case, we have 2 and 6 after, so that's two numbers. So therefore, in our final answer, we are going to have two numbers after the decimal. So our final answer is 6.78.